Yo, about to say. Act like I can't go live. This better be right this time. Let me see. Nah, man, this still ain't on YouTube. They didn't. Hey, this so I can't go live. What? Oh, I was about to say, I see it. Cause I couldn't go live now. Let's bring it back one time. I hate it on me though. They need to make me smile, man.
I've been bout my papyrus since I've been in it. Put me in the debate, you know I'm gon' win it. If I scream black power, don't get timid. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. If I say black city, I'm talking about Kemet. Primary research and we done pushed it to the limits. All you dudes finished. The king counting cattle up with brother Reggie. When I'm in Oakland, smoke spoken, bro, they love the Chevy. Back in the day, it was the spokes on the chariot. Long procession when the king got carried out to every spot.
Like
Woman
that.
looking nice as ISIS. I read ancient texts, so my advice is priceless. Nubian gold, your ice don't entice us.
playing those videos,
Harder than counting grains in your spices. Your heart was beating, but your brain dead. You're lifeless. Yo, they ain't nothing like us, yo. Don't try to make me mad. Make me smile and say you love me, man. That's real right there.
Oh, man.
Come on. You should listen to your main man's advice. Do a YouTube and apologize like dice. On a back fade coming like the Antichrist. Egyptologists sent me reading and said that I'm nice. I got a speller with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. You the type of dude wake up in your car gone. Told, cause of the money you owe. Before you stream, you should clean up the umber the bowl. Like I'm not sitting for my woman in gold.
Don't let sound off when y'all in the building so we can get a nice stream going. I'm gonna go and explain some of these bars to y'all. Cause see, if you don't even got enough knowledge, you can't even feel the bar. So after I break this down, you're gonna be like, damn, that's bars. I'm gonna take this back. Sometimes you gotta explain shit because people will never get the riddle. But the wisest will get the riddle, and it needs to be a fruit in your life. So let me break this down for you. I was just freestyling, but listen to what I said.
Don't try to make me mad. Make me smile and say you love me, man. That's real right there.
If I can get it right.
Yeah. Come on. You should listen to your main man's advice. Do a YouTube and apologize like dice. On a back fade coming like the Antichrist. Egyptologists sent me reading and said that I'm nice. I got a speller with your name on it. I'm like Sargon.
So what do that mean? That's a bar. I got a Stella with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. Y'all don't know how that went down? And who is the Sargon that I speak of? Huh? Sargon, the Akkadian. Not necessarily Sargon the Great. I got a Stella with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. Let me make sure they got me on the right microphone. Last time I turned in, they just tried to mess me all up. Let me see. Look like it's good. All right, that's good. Yup. Sargon was responsible for the murder, for the capture and murder of the last Sumerian king. And the fashion in which he chose to kill this king was nothing short of remarkable. I said, I got a Stella with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. You see, when Sargon, who could have been the cupbearer who might have quite possibly, because of the way the story unfolds, and I hope I could detail this in the right way. He might have quite possibly been a cupbearer for a Sumerian king. But nevertheless, the king of scrutiny would be, who knows his name? Go on and say it before I say it. I definitely know it's one viewer who could say it hella quick, but I ain't seen him in the building. Chuck Morgan. He was just right there like, bow. Because he knows these stories, because he studies that. The last Sumerian king name was Luga, which only means king. Zagasi. Luga Zagasi. And Sargon, when they start beefing, see, I need to go to, I want to read it because I'm going to leave out some of the crueler, nicer details of the stories. I wrote a chapter on this a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago, but I had not been researching that, but so I don't want to leave out some of the good details of it. But they went to war, and there were a series of battles. And I'm probably going to pull it up so I can detail again the things I'm talking about. But during the fighting, Sargon had written in a script that could not be read by the Sumerian king, supposedly. Could have just been an Akkadian script. Then somebody say why he probably couldn't read it. He had a stela carved that detailed all the ways that he was about to kill the Sumerian king. So he had somebody go get a big stone slab and lithograph all of these plans that were about to take place. This is, I don't know if they call it a prediction stela, I don't know, but this is one of the only stelas that we see written like in preamble. But the way it went down was crazy. Because Luga Zagasi Sargon finally managed to capture Luga Zagasi, put him in a neck yoke, and in the ancient times, a neck yoke would look like that piece of wood with the open ends that you could tie someone's neck into. He put him in a neck yoke and had him dragged back to Nippur. Nippur would be a place where Zachariah Stitchin mistakenly gets this Nibiru from his bad Akkadian translations. When they took him back to Nippur, they placed him in front of the stela, right? Stone slab, a big stone slab, and when you get there, they put you down on your knees and start reading the stela to you. Everything that just happened that they did to come get your ass and yoke your ass back up is carved in stone in front of your face. Then he got to the end of the story, and guess what happened? You bet. He killed him in front of the stela at the end of the story. And that's carved in stone. So you sitting there reading the story while you on your knees. First of all, you like, this crazy. And then you read it and say, and then we chop your head off. And by the time you read that, Sargon went, bloof. Now you know I'm embellishing like Sargon went bloof and all that. But that's the best I could recant the story. Now I'm about to try to. Sargon kills Luga Z-I or S-I? Zagasi. All right, here we go. Luga Zagasi. Yeah, Luga Zagasi. Prisoner in a cage, probably the king Luga Zagasi, I told you, with his head on the mace by Sargon the Akkadian. Come on, let me show you it. So this is the picture of Sargon Luga Zagasi in the neck yoke, but that he was supposedly witnessed with his own eyes. You feel me? If I could click on this picture to make it bigger. They say this is quite possibly Luga Zagasi, the last Sumerian king, in his neck yoke, that he actually witnessed this scene before he was murdered. But let's see if they say that part. I just went through a quick wiki. I probably would look for a better source. The Great Fatal Bull. I don't know if this is a better source than Sumerian Shakespeare. Luga Zagasi came into power as the Nsi, or the ruler of Umma, a title he inherited from his father, Uu. He was also the high priest of Nizba and the patron god of the city. The current pronunciation of his name is Luga Zagasi. And many alternate spellings, including Luga Zagasi or whatever, and Luga Zagisi, the Sumerian signs for his name are shown below. Now let's check this out and see if they say what I said. Well, I just want to hear how he died. Yeah, it says this. Look, Luga Zagasi unified the Sumerians under his rule and conquered many foreign countries. He called himself the king of all nations. All those on the thrones of Sumer and the rulers of foreign lands acknowledged him as their king. Luga Zagasi ruled for 25 to 34 years, depending on which version of the king's list is correct. And in the mid-24th century BC, he was the last king of Sumer before it was conquered by Sargon the Akkadian. Did they turn this stream off yet too? Luga Zagasi conquered the Sumerian cities of Ur, Larsha, Gersu, Lagash, and possibly others, and eventually brought all other cities of Sumer under his control. Luga Zagasi is sometimes credited for being the first king to unite the numerous cities of Sumer into one single nation. But this distinction must really go to several kings from earlier. This in no way diminishes the accomplishments of Luga Zagasi. Each of the city-states had a proud tradition of independence dating back through the centuries. They jealously guarded their autonomy and their own self-interest. Well, I don't want to do all that. I want to hear about how he died. All right, Luga Zagasi's efforts at unification sometimes carried a heavy price. His war with Uruk Agina, the king of Lagash, was especially bitter, described in some page. Luga Zagasi had to besiege Lagash, the neighboring city of Gersu, 3 times before they finally fell. Once inside the cities, the soldiers sacked them with ferocity that shocked the Sumerians. This kind of brutality was seldom seen in Sumerian warfare. They conducted their civil wars according to the rules of civilized warfare, but Gersu and Lagash were treated like they were foreign cities. They plundered all of the temple. The plundering of the temples was particularly appalling to the Sumerians, who were a very religious people. Man, check this out. I need to find out when he died. I ain't reading this whole thing. This that readership people be doing, but this is good though. Learning what we're learning, but I don't want to do the duty of having to read this all to you. I want to only read why I came here. When he started fighting with Sargon. Because look, all this going way too. I would have been still reading. Here we go. All right. You got just now it says he could rest content. Things were going well until Sargon. Sometimes I put these 3 dots after a sentence, and one of my homies like, "Bud, what's up with the 3 dots?" And I was like, "I don't know. I thought it meant I had something else to say, that the sentence is going to continue, but I'll never be continuing the sentence." There was an insurrection in Akkad. A man named Sargon, a mere cupbearer. Remember, I said he might have been a cupbearer, so at least I was right on that part. A mere cupbearer had overthrown his king, Urzababa, in the city of Cush. Now watch how this story get crazy. Urzababa had been a vassal king of Luga Zagasi. Okay, so that's how that went down. Who remember Urzababa? I just remembered him. He was a vassal king of Luga Zagasi. If I remember that sentence, then I got it. So Sargon went on to unify or conquer the Akkadians and was now leading an army towards Sumer. To meet the threat, let's see how different this story is from the way I said it. To meet the threat, Luga Zagasi gathered together his own army, the army of 50 Ensis. This was either an unprecedented show of unity amongst the Sumerians or a demonstration Luga Zagasi's total control of it demonstrated Luga Zagasi's total control of the Sumerian city-state. There were 2 pitched battles. The Sumerians were defeated both times. It's been speculated that some of the Ensis were less than enthusiastic in their defense of the realm, or they abandoned the battlefield, and they even switched sides, believing that Luga Zagasi was a greater threat to their own independence than Sargon. If they truly believed this, they could not have been more surely mistaken. They were soon to be bitterly disillusioned. They found sections from warfare. In the following section, is from warfare in the ancient East to 1600 BC. Holy Wars at the Dawn of History by William James Harberley. It begins with the Babylonian inscription. Sargon, king of Akkadian, steward of the goddess Ishtar, king of the world, anointed priest of the god Anum, lord of the land, governor of the earth for the god Enlil, was victorious over Uruk in battle, conquering 50 governors with the mace of the god Alba, as well as the city of Uruk, and destroyed Uruk's walls. Further, he captured Luga Zagasi, the king of Uruk, in battle and led him off the gate of the god Enki in the next stop. Following his victory over Uruk, Sargon faced a new challenge. The Sumerian vassal rulers had asserted their independence after the fall of their overlord Luga Zagasi to Sargon, requiring him to undertake at least 4 additional campaigns in Sumer to secure Luga Zagasi's entire former domain. Sargon, king of Akkad, was victorious over Ur in battle, conquering the cities and destroying the walls. He conquered Eminar, destroying its walls, and conquered its districts in Lagos as far as the Sea of the Persian Gulf. He washed his weapon at sea. Where's the story that I'm talking about here? Hold on. The important after-battle ritual washing of weapons was designed to clean the blood and purify them. When inscriptions describe Sargon's weapon being washed in the upper and lower seas of the Mediterranean Persian Gulf, it is meant to indicate that Sargon had reached the end of the known world and could therefore ritually cleanse his weapons, since there is nothing left to conquer. Man, that quote wasn't the quote I was looking for. So maybe I know I didn't make that story up. I don't know where I got it from, though. And I ain't about to trip on finding no fast source. Jake Mill in the building. Good to see you. You know, it ain't like real life, but it's good to see you in the chat. I was just doing some other shit. I watched E40's Tiny Desk, and I heard him say, "Special shout to Casual Delta Souls and Opium." And I got juice. I said, let me go live real quick. But I'm off that hype. They turned me off. They just turned my stream off. So I got off that hype. I didn't find nothing. I don't know whether the story I told about him killing him the way he killed him and put him in front of the Stella and let him read it. I would have to be able to source that from wherever I got it from. But since I wrote about it in some books, I can find my old sources. But yeah, that was all craziness. Because it started from me trying to talk about that rap song, remember? I got a Stella with your name on it. I'm like Sargon. Yeah. Then that's why they shut me off right here playing all this stuff. So I ain't on that. I just came back to say peace. I was going to open up the link, but I don't think we got no conversation to get started right now. Besides, if we ain't talking about how racist Trump trying to do America, what you really want to talk about? I ain't talking about Megan Thee Stallion, bro. Y'all seen that? Oh my gosh. I seen that website and was like, man, the world is going crazy. I don't even got nothing to say about that. I'm just gonna keep watching. Keep watching, keep watching. Keep watching with me. As soon as I click one of these links, they gonna shut my stream down, bro. Hella fast. That's why nobody else sit around doing that. I just still do it. I be thinking you could do it if the video ain't monetized. Like, if I'm not monetizing this video, why would you shut it off? The other people could get their money off of that. But whatever. I don't want to lose my monetization, so let me learn how to follow the rules better. You know? All right, man, I'm probably about to... I guess so. I was going to put up the link, but ain't nobody said put up the link. Let's talk about this, so I don't know what to do. I ain't got nothing to, you know. I just want to say shout out to E40, shout out to Andre 3000, shout out to Too Short, shout out to Eminem, and Richie Rich, and many more MCs who straight was like, escapees from Louisiana went live. Damn, and they got them live, but they shut me down. Woo. That's hella crazy. That made me think of this freestyle I spit a while ago. When I seen the Souls of Mr. right here. Sway. Nope, you're not about to do that. I'm turning the audio down. This is for educational purposes only. They still gonna turn me off. This was Souls of Mr. on Sway, but one Sway in the morning came to Oakland. Let me see. Sway in the morning. Oh, you know what? Nah, hell no. Somebody told me something else. They said I was on PBS. I gotta go see that. Oh, this is it. They ain't turning me off. I don't care if they turn me off. I'm just playing some bars. I'll be gone. I want to play these bars. I ain't heard this in hell.
And I heard it and I was blown away.
Nope, I'm not gonna let them even. Look, I had the Magi on though. Represent.
Was it Ron John Bovey?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Oh yeah,
right, that deserves a round of applause. Great to see people
No, we need to hear.
Figured we had to expand the grid.
who, you know, in the 90s. Hey, Dwayne.
What the beat say?
Malicious tones, throwing glistening stones, golden spits, but no, none of my pistols chrome. My motive is unknown. Who got it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Check it. Look,
Rappers want to know my recipe for guacamole. How many shows I had to do before I got the rollie? I don't rock a rollie. Asian cheese, man, it's television. Niggas embellish prison. Knowledge is panoramic, your image is panamorphic. Sun dudes make you think your man an orphan. Who the author that ordered your audio? The flow retarded and y'all regarded remarkable. Really ready for rhymers who want to rap with the illest. I slap killers, backwood filler, hood killer with good skriller. You should feel us. The bartender, pull strings, guitar fender. We switch places, you be proud of yourself. I be stuck trying to make a man out of myself. Knock you down and stand over ya. Rhyme plentiful, sands of the land of Angolia. Boy, we do that hot hip hop like that Glock on my waist. Suckers always do the lessons when we rockin' the place. Control C, Control V, copy and paste. Get Muay Thai eye when you socked in the face.
Oh, casual. Hieroglyphics. Bay Area Cypher.
Yeah. Oh shit, all I see is body bags.
Let me
Rappers on
talk over it
TV,
before
equal
they turn
jockeys
me
and
off.
Pilates
OPO
class,
ripping
party
it up.
crash, your Mardi Gras, and
Matter
army
of fact,
fatigues.
I want to hear his bars. I just want to put some extra words in here so they don't turn this stream off hella quick.
Backwood filler, hood killer for good. Control C, Control.
And army fatigues and blast off with the shot he called the police. See since echo, check a lot, don't talk about on my back. I run up on your vessel acting like Somali pirate. Hijack, surprise attack, Black Caesar, mutiny, absolutely. Relax with a sack of sativa, call Anderson Cooper. Maneuver like vandals in new chucks, smashing the coupe nut. Juiced up, CNN read the headline. 360 degrees of their lies. Televise the truth, they lose trying. Redneck, rhetoric, I'm too clever, the Khufu design shine through them like who could deny I'm unruly like firing up the Tuliak Capitol Hill. Chill, get back to the real. Got me screaming bloody murder cause I'm having a deal with Amityville. Horror shows get the core form, put them in a chokehold, bang them out, fuck po-po.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Text, turn me off. We're not done. Who's next?
Yeah. Hieroglyphics. Yeah, Dale, you got something for us?
Okay, I'll say something different, shifting the pace. My name is Diesel, I'll be shitting all over the place. I'll be wasting. Call that waste and put it in the basin and wash it up and get cleaner. No Noxema, DEL, I'm just freestyling off the dome so you can believe it. We are the prestigious. I'm making this up right now so you can see it with your own two eyes in the sky like Jesus. Get a piece of the pie so you can survive. Yeah, I'm live on air. Fools wanna dare to get their neck clipped talking all that bullshit. That's over, folks. Like Porky Pig.
Yeah.
That's it. We get one more.
Man, y'all hieroglyphics.
Who else
man.
pump fear in your heart with art? You all should build an altar to the author and offer your firstborn daughter for slaughter to the audio martyr. The god of the party, regardless. I'm harder than all of you ballers. Your God has supplied us because he got his Chabatas. Obviously hot, I ain't gotta be modest. Just polish some off with quality style. It used to bother me how you comedy clowns fail to acknowledge me. Shit don't bother me now. We hit the town up, it's like we shook the lottery down. You gotta be down to honor the phenomenal sound. Who make this shit pound as hard as me? Need Kim and Carmadine. If the spliff got the right weed in it, the full-time pen exceed light speed limits. We live in Babylon. Merc have a traveler, Arturian Avalon. Yo, throw Parmesan on your body armor. They trying to harm a dime. Regardless, killing God, you know how hard it'll seem? It's like counting electrons in a particle beam. Awesome author with the art of the schemes. Such a star that is starting to sing that he never been a part of the team. Ballet style, the stallion, depart with a queen. Black Kandaki, backhand smack Rocky. Boy, you think I'm playing with you? Till you slumped over, kissing the dirt like an Islamic prayer ritual. Well, your old school boys, I bet they ain't with you. Look, the pen game foursome, end game imminent. Niggas should read, let your thin brain grow some. At this age, we don't entertain the notion of starting commotion. Where the fuck you from? This deep East Oakland. Yeah.
Give it up for the hieroglyphics.
Anyway, boy, I ain't fucking with dude right there, dude right there.
I think we
bars. The whole crew, that was hella fun. I'll go back and look at hella shit and be like, damn, that was hella fun. You feel me? Oh, we was, oh shit. Oh shit. Let's see. Hieroglyphic Cal Berkeley. I remember when we was rocking with De La Soul at Cal Berkeley. It was a good but they ain't thinking about hieroglyphics hip hop. They think about something else. Oh, they cut me off already? Tell me if the stream cut off. I told you they cut me off. Because when I be playing this stuff, hieroglyphics live at the UC Berkeley Amphitheater. Oh, that's cool. But I was thinking about something else. A UC Theater in Berkeley. Man, Pep love performing. No, this would be so raw. Watch how good this dude run, dude.
Where you at? Check it. The cold cuts make the whole planet panic, and when it blows up, I hit him again and again. Trust no one. The hieroglyphic mics have been desecrated by the likes of them, and I don't know about that diplomatic shit. I'd rather let it just crank with niggas be on the dick like an info. I murder them like hurdling obstacles and cause holocaust. All I got is word and balls. I'm hot pepper that you don't want to taste to see. So just watch me lace the beat gracefully, and ain't a nigga got a thing to say. My broken language slay niggas that came this way aimlessly. My automatic spray beat havoc and mayhem. If you got something to say, come to the bay and get it off your chest, then put it to rest. Another competitor based it. Better to just shut the hell up, develop your skill, and then develop still. When my nigga Dell up to bat, turn yellow belly and lily living. We deliver the Russian roulette. You never know, it might get you wet. I make an issue out of that bitch. You try to diss who? The invincible hieroglyphics crew. I put that ass by that braid and shock you like Raiden. Wash your mouth out with dick and keep skating past the irrelevant pump that pump fiction. But no, we don't want no friction. I got a mic addiction that I don't want to kick. Mine's are original rhymes that are three-dimensional, itching up to the pinnacle and cranking my engine up. And then I'm out with a middle finger up and a perpetual S on my chest, just to let you know we still the best. Save it, put it in your pocket for later. It's all greater. I'ma do you a small favor, deliver what we call beta for y'all and your neighbors. But Pep on the mic and Pep on the fader. Wait up, hold up, hieroglyphic soda. You know what? Pep is coming through with the cold cuts. Competition shouldn't have even showed up with no nuts. We robust. Pep is coming through with the cold cuts.
Nice. That was hot. Pep ripped that. Trust no one. Them hieroglyphics mics have been, what did he say? The hieroglyphic mics have been desecrated by the likes of them. And I don't know about this diplomatic shit. He be ripping it. I'd rather let that shit blow. I forgot what he said. No, this was the UC Berkeley crap. Look. Well, you can't really see it. It was up there crap. I don't know, I'm just hypey. I ain't had nothing to stream about. I ain't trying. Alright, this one I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to beat the brakes off some more. I mean, I ain't did no research. And I just let things happen naturally. When I come across it and want to do all these presentations and shit, I'll be back on that. But until then, we just chilling, trying to make some real life progress, handle my business, and you know how we do. Let me take this off the screen. Put me on the screen. All right, man. It was good tapping back in. They killed my energy from the first stream. I'm about to go see what the family doing. Good hollering at y'all. Let's get back on it, though. Whoever got some research, who got some presentations, who got some good information that we need to disseminate. All right, y'all, I want y'all to teach me. Not every channel gonna be Remy Martin and talking about Remy Ma, Papoose. Now I see my man Battle Truth blowing up. Shout out to Battle Truth. Man, this was just a little channel. I thought it was one of my favorite little channels. I told you I didn't like watching the big ass channels. Now he about to turn into a big ass channel and shit because he was doing some of the best coverage on the Remy Ma Papoose shit, now everybody gonna be like, oh man. I mean, I want him to have a success. But me, I was like, dang, this was just like not like DJ Academics. It was just like something I could watch. That's a normal person at the house. I like watching normal people. I mean, you know, I'll watch somebody like me. Like, okay, I'll go say, what this fool ain't got no views going on? What's going on right here? Psh. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. But now a lot of the times when I be watching people, cats be turning up. I know we want our pages you want your page to do better, right? But cats be so performing too much for the camera. You can let your natural charisma come out. With all that performing and shit, Candace Owens got the biggest shit. Her shit, she's just doing her. I don't be seeing her like trying to do hella extra shit for the camera. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Think I done said enough for the night. I'm about to go get some other shit popping. I'll be back tomorrow though. I'm about to get my stream back up. Tap back in. Make sure your notifications is turned on. All that stuff. Hold on. Talk about the tablet. The AHA tablet. I have to refresh myself up, Tony. Sometimes I don't like if somebody asks me to give a contribution unless it's fresh on me. I don't like to be half-assing the shit when I don't even really know. You feel me? Oh, the art tablet? Yeah, that was wonderful. They're one of the best. Nah, I'm just going to have to wait till I can remember that. Shout out to you, though, Tony. Shout out to Mahakala. Shout out to Minty. Vernon, J. Mill in the building, Pan-African James in the building. Everybody who rolled through the night, the show. And I'm going to start monitoring what I do so they don't cut my streams off so we can have better. Start back building it back up, get it back popping. I'll holler at y'all in a minute.